What is going on, everybody? This is Jason here from ActionSaiyanGamer, here to give you guys a review on Attack on Titan Part 1, Part 2, which I want to point out, they should just call it Attack on Titan in general. Literally, that's it. That's all. No Part 1, Part 2, nothing. The reason I say that is because Part 2 was more of extended to the ending. Literally, they were practically at the ending of the movie halfway. They literally could have just put that into like a 45-minute section and just put that into Part 1 instead of actually stalling so much through the movie. And I feel like the traveling was a bit too much. They didn't really have to put the traveling in and all that. They could have really just shortened that down, and especially with Eren with this other guy that saved Mikasa explaining everything and all that. Like, they didn't really have to do that, the explaining, but like it was still good to like understand of where the Titans came from and all that stuff. But other than that, they could have did a lot better for Part 2. There was some really random things that happened in Part 2, especially a jukebox. Like, I don't know if it was in the show or not, but the jukebox really threw me off. I don't know why, but it's just, it didn't suit the movie. It really didn't suit the movie. And then plus, like, it was really random how Eren's clothes were changing, the room was changing, and I don't know. It was really, like, I was actually trying to figure out how the movie is playing out, but at the same time, things were just changing in front of my eyes that I'm just, like, asking more questions than getting my answers. And I feel like they could have actually, did something about that instead of actually just changing everything in the movie and not answering anybody's questions, especially at that point. The only question they practically answered was how the Titans arrived in general. That's it. That's all. They didn't say how Eren changes clothes. They didn't say why this room changes every freaking 5 seconds. They could have explained a lot better on that part. But other than that, there was actually another weird part too, where the guy who saved Mikasa had an army, and they were pointing the guns at everybody, especially towards Mikasa's group. And anyways, the person that wears the goggles, I really forget her name right now, but anyways, she loves weaponry, I can tell. So anyways, as the guys were pointing the guns at them, she runs up to the guys that have the guns, pointing at them, and she's grabbing the gun, looking back and forth, going, oh my god, it's just like an old weapon of the military and all that. And I'm just thinking to myself, you can get shot right now or you're bashed in the face with this gun, because the guy is still holding the gun in his hand. And I'm just like, why? You can, like, this guy could hurt you, and you're just randomly run up to this guy and want to look at it for some reason. But yeah, there were some weird parts in the movie with her. The other parts weren't too bad, I will say. They explained it a bit of, they needed to close the wall and all that. Yes, pretty much that's the whole point of the movie. But I will say the one thing that was very disappointing was the ending, where you got to fight the giant boss, the giant Titan. I feel like they really left out really important things. Now, I don't know if this happened in the show or not, but I really want Eren to actually fight that huge Titan. Like, he can literally bash this guy in the face if he wanted to as a Titan. Like, sure, the Titan's huge and all, but like, practically the wall is like where the guy's head is. So like, if Eren turned into a Titan, he could literally, jump and like bash this guy right in the face if he wanted to, you know what I mean? Like, or like, just beat him up or somehow as a Titan. But no, they didn't even put that in the movie. I really wanted to see that, because they showed something like that in Part 1, where, Eren was a Titan and the giant Titan was, fighting back. And I really wanted to see that battle, but no, unfortunately, that battle did not happen. And that was one letdown for me. So, but I will say though, Part 1 was actually really good. It had a great vibe to Attack on Titan, especially when the Titans started attacking and everything. It actually really reminded me of the beginning of the show. Now, I want to point out, I didn't watch the whole season of Attack on Titan. I only watched a little bit of Attack on Titan, and I know I should probably watch the whole show first, but I still knew a bit of Attack on Titan still. So, but Part 1 was really good. Well, I wouldn't really say really good, but it was good. I would say it was good, and I really enjoyed the vibe of it. Like, everybody had that horrific vibe in them. You know, there was tons of killing and everything, and then part 2 there's literally no killing, and I really wanted to see that in part 2 because like it had that vibe in part 1, and I'm just like, that vibe better be in the next movie. But no, they literally just got rid of that vibe, and that's why I say they could have just made this into one movie, make it at least like 2.5 hours at least, and just get over with it, and you're done, you know. But no, unfortunately, it didn't go that way. So, but other than that, you know, hopefully you guys enjoyed this review for it. I will say, I guess I'll rate it. Why not? I'll give it a 5 out of 10 because part 1 was actually pretty good. I really enjoyed the, you know, like the first part of the story, I guess you could say. But part 2 literally could have just been shortened down and then just add that to part 1 and literally just make that one movie. You didn't really need 2 parts. I feel like, you know, you didn't need 2 parts. And plus with them losing that vibe and everything, you know, I just feel like part 1 was a lot better. You know, I'd rather watch part 1 all over again than actually watch part 2. Like, that's how it felt. So I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 because the first part was good. The second part could have been a lot better, but that's pretty much all I'm gonna say. Now, if there's any questions that you guys want me to answer or whatever, don't forget to comment down below. If I miss anything that you guys think I should talk about for Attack on Titan, I will answer every single questions down below in the comments below for this movie. So other than that, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next videos. Peace out, everybody. Have a great day.